The girl, named Noah, lived in a mansion, but she was unhappy and complained to her friend. It turned out that this was her stepfather's mansion, and she didn't accept him. Although her mother decorated the room according to her preferences, it still couldn't make her happy. Nick, the stepfather's son, was the perfect teenager in the eyes of parents. When the family traveled together, Noah asked her friend to call her and then pretended to leave. Nick also claimed to have something to do, so the stepfather suggested that Nick send Noah home. On the way, Noah's words angered Nick, and he left her alone on the roadside. Desperate, the girl stopped a car. Coincidentally, the driver knew Nick and took her to the party that Nick was holding. At the party, Noah saw Nick intimately interacting with every beautiful woman he encountered. Nick also spotted her and tried to tow her away, but she threatened to tell his father and said she would leave only when she wanted to. As she wandered around the party, someone offered her a drink and pestered her relentlessly. The drunken girl was taken home by Nick. The next day, she asked him what had happened, but instead heard her mother happily saying that she saw them getting along well. When she checked her phone, she discovered that he had used her phone to send a message to her mother, falsely claiming that she had spent the night at the rich girl Jenny's house. When Nick went to a racing competition, he saw Noah wearing a black dress among the crowd. Her boyfriend Dan came to her side. During the race, Noah suddenly received intimate photos of Dan and her friend. Angrily, she tried to take a picture of herself kissing someone else, but Nick interrupted her. After learning what had happened, he helped her complete the photo. Noah wanted to leave, but a car came and challenged her to a race. Although the opponent cheated shamefully, Noah still won the race. However, after the race, the opponent dishonored their agreement, claiming that the racer wasn't Nick and demanding that he hand over the car and money. He then insulted Noah, and the two boys got into a fight. It was the family's first public appearance together, but Nick went to meet his mother's daughter. She worriedly asked if she would be abandoned by her mother. Like what happened to Nick? Nick gently comforted his younger sister. Noah's mother said she had a surprise for her and then brought her ex-boyfriend Dan home. He apologized to her, saying that he behaved intimately with her friend because he was thinking of her. The girl didn't accept his explanation and was worried that he would see Nick because he had seen a photo of them kissing. She tried her best to hide their relationship, but Dan still discovered it. Meanwhile, the man from the previous race found Nick, first provoking him and then asking him to deliver a message to Noah. Angry, Nick got into a fight with them again. He returned home injured but saw Dan entering Noah's room. He went outside and was surprised to find the girl sleeping on a chaise lounge. After that, their relationship gradually became intimate. To make amends for causing Noah to lose the race, he gave her a red toy car. Nick was set to compete in a boxing match, but Noah was resistant and tried to dissuade him multiple times. Anna, who liked Nick, chased Noah away. As a result, Noah chose to leave during his match. Nick's father approached him and said that he had increased security for his wife and hoped that Nick could protect Noah for a while. It was revealed that Noah's father was a domestic abuser who had tried to kill his daughter. Thanks to Noah's testimony, he had been sent to prison, but he was soon to be released. Worried, Nick set out to find Noah. Meanwhile, Noah was feeling down and got drunk with her friends. Nick suddenly appeared, startling her friends. He tried to take Noah away, but the drunken girl went to look for her clothes and was locked in a closet by Anna. Remembering her childhood experiences, Noah screamed for help frantically inside the closet. Nick came in and took her away along with her friend. However, Noah was still captured by her father's men. Frantic, Nick told his parents everything, and they decided to call the police. But his father warned Nick that if Noah returned safely, he wouldn't allow him to approach her again. Noah woke up, thinking that it was Roni, Nick's rival, who had kidnapped her. She cursed loudly into the darkness, but it was her father who emerged from the shadows. He seemed to be catching up on old times with his daughter, but Noah was terrified and couldn't speak. Noah's parents discovered the threatening letters she had received, and a man called the Nick family, demanding $1 million. The next day, Noah's parents went to the designated location, and Nick sat in the car waiting. Suddenly, he remembered that the race car he had lost had a GPS tracker, and his father, who was secretly monitoring them, revealed their hiding place. Holding Noah at gunpoint, he drove away. Nick followed closely behind. When the two cars met, Nick and Noah looked at each other and smiled. In a split second as the cars passed each other, the police shot and killed Noah's father, and she was finally rescued. Nick secretly went to Noah's room, and the two dreamed of a happy life together. However, outside the room, Their parents looked at them and said that they would take measures to end the current situation.